Come in.
Hello, man. Dr. Wazowski.
Keone, nice to meet you. All right, so let's dive right into it. What brought you in today?
So my hamstring, I don't know if it's injured or what, but it's been really hurting, and it's been really, haven't felt like I've been able to run right the last couple of days. Like, not only that, with my shoulder, man, it's killing me. Like I keep having, like, it keeps clicking every time I raise it above my head. It hurts. Any kind of movement like that, or
Like
overhead.
when you push it up, like when you push it up. Right? So I know what we can do is I can put you through some stretches over there. I'll give you like a diagnostic, see how far you can stretch, and then hopefully that way we can better assess you on like what you really need.
Oh, that sounds great.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so first we'll start with, you said your hamstring, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do some stretches with you. So if I can have you actually lay down really quick. Okay. And so is it like the left one? Is it both of them?
My right one.
What I'm gonna do is I'll check this really quick, and then I'm gonna lift your leg, okay? But try to keep this your left one straight. I'm gonna lift it, and tell me where to stop. I know you said it hurts. Oh, right there. Okay. Possibly do something around here. That is a bit tight right there. Okay, so I'm gonna have you just sit down really quick. All right. Okay. All right, so how I want you to be on it is I actually want you to cross your leg on over this one, ankle over knee, and then if you can at least try to levitate your butt off the floor, and then try to get this foot off the floor, and then I'll just kind of guide you over here. What this will do is it'll actually loosen up your hamstring, and this will help with any tightness you have, any inflammation. I'll show you some at-home workouts that way, like probably on like YouTube or something like that, but I'll give you specialized ones. Is it still feeling tight, or is it a little bit like better? If it's starting to loosen up?
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better, okay. All right, so you said which one? Was it the right one or the right one too? Okay, so let me take a look here. Where is it hurting exactly? Can you point it out to me?
Like right here, like inside, like it's like
And
a
if you
click.
lift it, it hurts, right?
Yeah, it's like a click.
Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some massages right here. It may hurt a little bit. It's gonna be like almost like a deep tissue massage. And then, there we go. Should be good. All right, now try lifting your arm. How does it feel?
It's better.
Really? All right, so now that your shoulder's fixed, what we'll do is we'll go back to my desk. I'll give you some paperwork. I'll show you the videos, and then I'll have you out of here. All right, let's go. All right, so I got you your paperwork, right?
All right.
What it'll have is, you'll actually see it on there. It'll have like visual images of like the stretches and stuff. And what I'll do is I'll actually send you on text message some videos,
Okay.
right? That way it can guide you like to what you're doing.
All right, that
Right?
sounds good.
So
Yeah, I actually was wondering, how old are you?
I'm actually 29. Actually, I really like doing this stuff.
Yeah.
I started it in school around when I was 20.
Where'd you graduate from?
UCF. I had to do a doctorate in physical therapy.
Okay.
Right. So, but I started at Valencia. In Valencia, I got my AA degree, and then since Valencia had a direct transfer, I did the direct transfer from Valencia to UCF.
I've heard about that, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually a really good program. Yeah. You know, matter of fact, I actually own this company. It's called the Therapy Max. I actually own this.
Really?
I started a year at at another physical therapy office there as an assistant, and then I moved up to a regular physical therapist, and then I moved up to manager. Why not try this business move, go into making my own office, and obviously it succeeded. I have around 100,000 followers on Instagram. A lot of famous people actually come in here, like a lot of sports athletes and stuff like that.
Like, what kind of clientele do you work with?
I work with mostly like athletes that are playing like golf, football. They got even some volleyball players in here, but I'll take anybody. I can do therapy on anyone. It's mostly just athletes.
Oh, okay. What's the most popular problem that people come in with?
Usually people come in and they tell me like their back's hurting. I recommend like an office to where they go, and then they'll get an MRI, and they'll tell me, oh, they have like a bulging disc or a herniated disc. I have to do the MRI. After that, I'll actually do special treatment based on like, okay, this guy's a herniated disc, so I'll have to do this and this and that. So refer them to a doctor.
Oh, all right. You know, I was just curious because like you're young and like you have so many options. Why did you pick physical therapy?
Honestly, I first started my first job, I worked as a sound counselor at a gym, and from there, I like all the trainers and stuff like that. They're all influenced me showing me these different methods all about health and, you know, fitness and stuff like that, since I already worked out 5 to 6 days a week.
Just the reason that I'm asking all these questions is because I've been looking into it. It seems very, very interesting to me, and I think I'd like to go down that path.
When I first started schooling, I took this class in Valencia. I believe it was called New Student Experience. In that class, the whole class, it was literally you going over your goals, your careers, what you want to do, and what steps it takes for you to get to them. My professor, he went over everything. Like, I had meetings with him. He was very, very detailed on what I needed to do in order to get my degree. That class helped me a lot, honestly. And like, when it came down to like cost, like at Valencia it costed like around $6,000. But since I had like the grants, that one really helped me a lot. UCF, that one was like around, I think it was around 100,000. I think it was around 100,000, only because the bachelor's degree was a bit like around 25,000. With the physical therapy schooling itself, it costed more. But you get grants in the UCF program as well.
Oh, all right. I'll be sure to look into that. It's very insightful. Thank you.
Also, thanks to the whole like new student experience thing, we took like an assessment for like Clifton Strengths, and then I learned actually about my personality traits, what I excel in, what I don't really excel in. There was like 5 main ones, but the 2 main ones, like my top 2 that to me were competitive and strategic. In the physical therapy field, you have to be competitive to get into physical therapy schooling. That was one, and being strategic, so having to study more, like using that, and that also incorporates into the gym. So when I work out, like I love being competitive. I want to be stronger than other people. It applied to physical therapy. Since I was excelling so well at what I did, you know, these personality traits, they helped me so much, because then I was able to just make my own business. Right? You know, in the PT schooling, they actually went over like, we literally practiced on like other like students and stuff like that. Obviously there was someone guiding us, but we literally like saw like hands-on. We literally had to do it ourselves, like what to do for like this joint or this muscle, or if something was wrong with their bone itself, like whatever it was, like we were there to help them, and we knew what to do because we literally went through for the schooling for that, and like with all the labs there, we did all of that.
You know, thank you so much for everything you've told me today. I'm really going to definitely be looking into all of that.
That's great. You know, if you actually do it, when you finish all the schooling stuff like that, I'll hire you up.
Thank you.
All right. Nice meeting you again.
Nice meeting you.
Were you even hurt in the first place? No.